The beauty of the gym is you could be going for, you could be a gym rat, certified gym goer, and there's still some tips and tricks that you can pick up. There's still something to be learned. Like today I made the mistake of underestimating the abductor machine, and then after I did the good girls and bad girls, I squatted, and I guess I squat, whatever, and it hindered my ability to squat normally because my hips were pulling in because there was already so much stress in that movement, so I couldn't do as much as I normally would be able to do. So next time, either I'll just do adductors, maybe not go as hard as on abductors, probably just not do them at all before squatting, and then probably just do warm up with leg extension. And I say warm up, but it's really like I'm going hard. I'm getting the blood flowing. I'm doing actual working sets, and yeah. But I think I've been lying to myself on how hard I can actually go, because I'll do a crazy heavy set on whatever, and I'll be like, I can't recreate that. I'm not gonna be able to do that again, which might be true with certain exercises, but I think I do it without actually knowing if I can. So I think I'm just gonna start doing the same weight, building up that stamina, and then if I can't recreate it, just do a little drop set. So I think that's been a flaw in my training, and I don't really know when that started. Just the more weight I've been doing, like progressive overload, the more I've gotten a habit in like doing whatever. For example, like 100-pound on incline dumbbell, and then I can't do that again. Did 4 reps, and then 90-pound, and then 80-pound. But I feel like if I were to just stick with that original weight, it would help me in the future. And maybe I don't get to the minimum, but I can just quickly put it down, get weight lighter, and then go for it again. Get those extra reps. So that's something I gotta keep in mind a little bit more going forward. And solid leg day today. We did leg extension, adductors, abductors, squats. Kind of disappointed in that. And then I did hip thrusts, and then I did calf raises on a leg press machine, because there's no standing calf raise machine here, which I don't particularly enjoy, but you got to be creative. And then I did core, a little bit of core, and then I shot around for a little bit, and that was that. It was a great leg day. Tomorrow we got arms, because I messed up and didn't stick with my ways, and didn't have a day in between my leg and back day, which consequently led to a minor, not an injury per se, but a minor tweak of the lower back. So I feel like it doesn't matter what I have in between, whether I do chest tomorrow or arms tomorrow. I'm gonna do arms because I did chest the day prior, but whatever day I have in between, that's just a filler day, you know. The legs and back, there's too many muscles that are intertwined with what the exercise that I'm doing, with squats and deadlifts, you know, just the lower back aspect of it, the glute aspect of it. It just, there's too much moving parts and too much that kind of intertwine. But yeah, for you push-pull leggers, that didn't sound right, push-pull leg people, you know, probably, I don't know how you split it up, but probably do I don't get how it works. Whatever. I don't have any advice for you, but maybe take a rest day in between pull and legs, do another push, or maybe some leg days, like, yeah, that's probably what I would do if I did push pull legs. Probably go back and forth on, you know, back day doing deadlifts, and then don't do, on the leg day, don't do squats, or at least heavy squats. And then, you know, next time around, next cycle on the pull day, don't do deadlifts, and then the leg day do heavy squats. So that's how I would do it. And maybe eventually I will go back to the push-pull legs. I just haven't really found a good enough reason to go back to it. It's sort of just, you know, in my mind that I gotta keep them separated if I'm gonna do the workouts that I want to do. So, and we're going 6-7 times a week. I'll admit I slacked off moving back home, but you know, that's in the past, and we're back on track. Just keep going, keep moving forward, keep getting better every day. That's all you can really do. Eventually the fruits of my labor will show themselves. I mean, they already are, but more so, and you know, reaching my goals and stuff. But this is the hard part. This is the journey. This is the not introduction, ignition, whatever, you get the point. Like in a frat house, when you're not part of it yet. Initiation. This is the initiation to gym goer, to be part of the gym bros, because I'm a gym rat right now. Eventually I'll be a gym bro, and then after that eventually I'll be a bodybuilder, and then pro bodybuilder, and then Mr. Olympia. You know, it just keeps going up. There's never a end goal. It just kind of, you know, you get to another step, especially with lifting. There's some end goals to some stuff, like a stopping point, but with lifting, you know, you can reach that peak, and then you can tell yourself you can't keep going forward, but you always can. Eventually, you know, you hit a certain age where you can't recover fast enough, you can't put on muscle as like you used to, but you know, you're doing it, you got to do it to maintain. You got to stay consistent for another reason, for your health, for keeping that weight or keeping that size, and muscle maturity. That's something that's slept on. You know, getting reaching certain weights, getting the shape and size and definition and striations that you want, being able to hit more reps, just being stronger. Because that's, I know not everyone is doing it for strength or size, but you know, you go here long enough, that's what you're gonna gain, is strength and size. Unless you're cutting down, but after you cut down, there's only one way to go. So I'll leave you guys with that. Great leg day, despite messing up my squats with underestimating the abductor machine. But tomorrow, arm day, maybe I'll see you. And yeah, take care, guys.